Hey girl, it was time for a switch up and I decided on clip-ins, but with minimal leave out. These clip-ins are super natural and the match is insane. Stay tuned and keep watching on the full tutorial on how I got this look. Welcome back, girls. So today we're doing a clip-in install. As of right now, my hair literally just has conditioner and oil in there. Have a little oil on my shirt. We're gonna ignore that. The vibe I'm going for, I wanted to install the clip-ins, but I wanted to do something a little different. So like literally minimal leave out, but like also still a very cute style if you're wanting to wear clip-ins. Let me give y'all some of the hair specs before we actually get into the video, because I really don't have a set idea of how I'm gonna do this. We're literally just winging it and we're gonna see how it comes out. But I have faith in this. I have faith in this. I know y'all are gonna want these hair specs because this hair looks amazing. We're gonna ignore my morning man voice. First of all, before we get into the hair specs, if you guys are wanting to purchase this hair, use the code ASPS to save money off of your purchase. But for the hair that I'm using today, I have the 18-inch clip-in hair extensions and I have the texture Water Jerry Curly. I believe I have the 10-piece set, and the 10-piece set is available for you to install a full head of clip-ins. So I'm gonna just show y'all some of the goodies that I got with the clip-ins, so when you get your order you kind of know what to expect. So cute little detangling brush. I know that's right, can never have enough of those as a curly girl. They do give you a little pack of additional clips, and what I love the most, a bonnet. Let's get into it though. Yeah, can never have too many of those either. So let's get into this hair though. This is what the hair looks like. Fresh out the pack. Thick, okay? And like I said, 18 inches, so period. I know that's right. Y'all see this? Texture is eating. Okay, so jumping right into this hair, this is fresh out of the box. I just wanted to spritz it a little bit and run my fingers through the curls just a little bit, because you know when you pull the hair straight out of the box, it's kind of like all clumped together and it's hard to pull the clip-ins apart. So I just went ahead with that. But this is me showing you guys how thick these wefts are. This is just the 10 pieces for the entire head. Let's get started on the actual styling. Taking out my hair tie, just assessing what I'm working with right now. This is the before. So starting off, I'm going to take my rat tail comb. I'm going to part from ear to ear. Honestly, it's behind the ear to behind the ear. This front section is going to be where I do my little flat twist in the front, add a little pizzazz to the style, but this also makes it to where it's minimal leave out, because like my hair is out but it's not all out and flowy, if that makes sense. So I parted off those two sections first. We're going to tie those away. Now that those two sections are tied away, I'm going to go back in with my rat tail comb behind that section and part off a little slither section of hair, if that makes sense, just a small skinny section. And this is going to be the only leave out other than the hair that comes out of the bottom of the twist. I'm using the original parting as a guide just to pull that hair out, and we'll work with that later. Once I got all my sections parted up, I'm going to tie that away as well and just put it in a clip. Now for the back sector, I'm going in with my spray bottle. Like I said before, my hair has oil and conditioner in it already. So I'm just going in with the water to re-wet it, and then I'm going to use the brush to detangle a little bit, and we're just going to do 2 plaits in the back because the back doesn't really matter. Now for the back section, that's your business, whatever you want to do. I've seen people just put their hair in a bun and put the clip-ins on around it, and that method works really good for curly hair, especially because it gets big. You can do cornrows in the back, whatever you want to do, but I can't cornrow my hair when I have my nails on, so I just opted for my 2 plaits, and I'm just going to twirl the ends with my fingers to make sure that they're secure. He making fun of me. His girl is a bum to me. Like that boy is a cop. Saying he home, but I know where he at. Like he blowing her back. Think about me cause you know that it's fat. once my two plaits are done on each side, I'm just going to use two bobby pins, and I'm just going to flip the two braids over top of each other and pin them to each side and just clip the clip-ins all around there. Now for the front section, I'm going to take that section down and I'm going to repart that little skinny slither, and I'm going to place it to the back just out of the way so it doesn't get all mixed in with my twist. Now for the actual twist, I'm going to go in with my Kalita Natural Strong Edge Control, and I'm going to part just straight parts across the front, and we're going to twist. Now I did attempt a 2-strand flat twist and it just was not working out with my long nails, so I just went for the regular twist. So you just use your fingers, twist the hair completely back to the end of the section, and then secure it with a rubber band. And I use this method around the whole entire front of the head.
If I had it my way, you would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see. I just wanna see.
Now that the twists are complete, it looks super duper neat. Right now we're going to take that back slither and put it with the hair that's left over in the front. We're going to pin that away, and now we're going to hop into the clip-ins. Now for the clip-ins, I tried to do like a U-shaped method, kind of like how when people are doing like a quick weave. So started off with like the 3 clips in the back, went up to the 4 or 5 clips, and then ended the top off with the 3 clips. Like I said, I tried to do it in a U motion so that no tracks or anything were showing, so that my minimal leave out covered every track. This part is pretty self-explanatory. You're just clipping over top of the braids and securing the weft onto your head, just making sure that everything is super secure.
You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part.
I tried to put my head down so that y'all can actually see exactly what I was doing, but you can see the little U shape that ended up at the top, and then I'm just using the 2 clip and 3 clip wefts to close that off, and I'm just going to flip my hair over top, and you guys will see how it's completely seamless and you see literally no tracks. If you're looking for a style to keep your hair tucked away, for the most part, this is definitely a go-to. Now is just time to define the curls. I'm just kind of like assessing and pulling the leftover hair up just to make sure that that little slither of hair is covering that last track on the top, which it is. So it's super seamless, and honestly a lot of people thought this was my hair. So once I finished, I only had 3 clips left over, so the 10 piece is definitely enough to get a full head of hair and just a full head of clip-ins. Now I'm going in section by section. I'm using the Soothe and Restore curl mousse from Trelux. That's the only product that I used on my hair, just water and the foam. Now I'm going to spray with water, apply the foam, and then use the Denman brush just to define the curls. And I did this for each and every section. Now, for me, as far as styling products, it's up to you. What do you want to use? But I wanted it to be kind of like a lightweight type of look, and you guys can see that the mousse is doing what it needs to do. I also chose the mousse because mousse dries really quickly, and I really hate walking around with wet hair, so it was just only right to use the mousse because I definitely had somewhere to be. And I'm just going to use this method to define the curls all around the head, as well as my little pieces of leave out. I'm using the same exact method. And honestly, you guys will start to see like how well this matches my hair. Here's a comparison of defined versus not defined, and we're gonna go ahead and finish it off. Now that I pretty much defined the entire head, I'm just going back in a little bit on my little leave out pieces and defining them just a little bit extra, making sure that they don't end up frizzy, because the front sections of my hair do tend to get a little frizzy sometimes. I only use mousse, so I wanted to just go in and finger coil them around my fingers just to make sure that they remain defined. Now you guys can see this is the hair completely soaking wet. You cannot see any type of wet track or anything in the definition. Looks great. The match, the texture match, it looks amazing. Now I'm going in with the same edge control of the Kalita Naturals, just laying my edges so that it can kind of bring everything together. Once my edges were laid, I did go in with my Pattern Beauty blow dryer on medium heat, and I'm just using that to help dry the hair. Like I said, the mousse makes the hair dry fast anyway, so it really took less than 15 minutes for the hair to completely dry. Once it was about 50% dry, I went in with my edge band, just tie that over my edges because I was getting a little hot and my edges was about to come up. So I tied that down and then just went back in with the dryer to complete the drying process. But once again, can we please just acknowledge the texture match? It matches so well, and I was super excited to see the final results. So this is me taking off the edge band. Once the hair was almost completely dry, edges was laid, and honestly, I feel like it came out super pretty. So shout out to Curls Queen, because this Jerry Curly texture, it does what it needs to do. You can't tell me this ain't my hair. Bundles, hit that plug up for them bundles. Hey, booty shop supply, cash out ringing, not the loose. Yeah, this is given. Love that for myself. I just definitely found me a good old, not protective style, but a good old, I'm gonna tuck my hair away style. Love those. Overall, I definitely 10 out of 10 recommend these clip-ins. If you're a natural girl looking for a quick hair fix, Curls Queen is your girl. I will have all the information down below in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.